Hey, I just figured I'd do a video. I get a lot of people asking me about some of my dogs and stuff and my bloodline, so I figured I'm out here with the dogs cleaning. Figured I'll talk some on it. Well, let's start on this litter right here that I got. They're they're inbred on a female that I call Rosalina. She is well, she's off my dynamite male, Steadfast 2 sticks of dynamite, and her mother is Tompkins Laney Scrappy, and Scrappy came from a breeding I did with Tompkins Dry Branch Kennels. Friend of mine, Nicky, he liked to use Floyd a lot. Said he produced game dogs for him, and he was just happy with them and everything he produced. And I ended up letting him get a pup from that litter I did off of a bitch he bred named Bavmorda that I gotten from him. That was off of Floyd Senior, and a beautiful female he bred named Tompkins Pearl, which I later got from him after asking him for years and years for it, and finally I ended up getting the opportunity to own her. And just a solid Staffordshire Bull Terrier, just great little bitch. And anyways, so that came up Bavmorda, right? And so Bavmorda had a daughter named Scrappy that I let my friend Nicky get, and well, he ended up wanting to breed back to her grandfather, which was Floyd Senior. And so he did that, and I told him, he said, you know, I want to breed to Floyd Senior. And I told him, well, sure, go for it. He says, think he'll breed? I said, yeah, I think he'll breed. He'll breed anything. That's just how Floyd was. He was 13 and a half years old, and he just always been an excellent breeder. Could probably get 4 or 5 ties with him in a day if you really let him. So sure enough, he came over. Made the 6.5 hour trip, and Floyd's old at this time. He's beat up. He's beat himself up just over the years. It's just hard work and everything. And we broke out the breeding stand because she was not having it. She just was aggressive, hard to breed, bitch. And got 1 tie out of it. And that was all Floyd had in him. He just was out cold after that. Just wore out. So we're like, we'll see what happens. Well, he calls me up, and I can't remember, maybe 4 pups in the litter. Beautiful little red pups, just like him. I made my pick from it, but I'm getting a little off topic. I ended up breeding Rose, which was Rosalina was off of Augustus, and this bitch named Scrappy, which was just a great little bitch. And I ended up getting her back from Tompkins just because I ended up getting Pearl back as well and stuff. So I made a deal with him to get her and keep the blood going, and I ended up breeding her to my dynamite male, which was Augustus, right? And I ended up letting a good friend of mine take the pick of the litter, which he still has, and probably one of the baddest bitches I've bred in a long time. I mean, just good, solid. He works her on coons and everything. Anyways, and so I kept the other female. She was kind of quiet and just real reserved in the litter. Just yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I thought she might be just a shy pup, maybe a cull, from the breeding program. So I said, well, let me hang on to her, find her a good pet home. Well, it probably wasn't until, 14 weeks old or something like that, she came around. And when she came around, man, she just kept getting better, kept getting better, kept getting better. So I ended up, using her. Took her once catching hogs, and we actually never saw nothing that day. So never ended up really getting her on anything. But I did get her on, groundhog. She's just a great groundhog dog, and did, work a few coons and just did really good. Well, I had a grandson of hers that a friend of mine's taken and down into the UK. He was tightly bred off of Augustus, the dynamite male I was telling you about. And before he left to go to the UK, I ended up breeding him to his grandmother, which was, happened to be Rosalina, for a chance to, get some pups off of him. I didn't want to let go of DJ, but again, we tried everything about getting a pup to my buddy, and he wanted to, send semen. The regulations and everything, I'm just telling y'all this, it's ridiculous. It cost a small fortune to get that dog, exported out of here, and just, yeah, it's just ridiculous. So I was fortunate enough, and I got this litter of pups off of DJ and Rosalina. Obviously I did it because I love DJ, but I also wanted something down, a little bit tight, grandson, granddaughter off of my Rosalina bitch, and that's what I did, so I could retire her from breeding, because she's just produced phenomenal pups for me, and again, I only do this when I plan on keeping something the next generation. So that's what I got here, and I'm excited, man. I can't make my choice on what to keep, so I got 4. We'll see how long that lasts or whatever. If they, I'm blown away by it. The consistency in this litter, just just temperament and everything. They're still young, but I'm happy with the structure and stuff like that as well. So I know DJ is going to do great things in the UK. I look forward to seeing. I think he has pups due any day now, which is exciting to see. And then this is his first litter, and yeah, he's a heck of a dog. I tell you, I think it was at 8 months I had him on groundhogs and stuff, and just good solid temperament, man. Just real good, easy going. I say easy going. I guess he's just a knucklehead is more like it. His father was awesome as well, so it's kind of how that came about. But he's real tight on that old Irish, Ordays and Pete Sparks and Willie Marks and Intrepid and that Tompkins, and all the best blood mixed together. And that's what these pups are, and I'm super excited, man. I'm excited to see what they turn out like. But Rose is just a bitch. She was kind of shy as a pup, and then she came around, did a 180, and just do anything. Love to exercise, love to work, love to hunt. Just sweet with my babies, sweet with my kids, sweet with puppies, loves pups. Obviously doesn't like other bitches, but does just a typical Staffordshire Bull Terrier, just a good all-around girl. And I named her Steadfast 24 Roses, and she's what these pups are line bred on, I guess you could say, and got a bunch of other good stuff. Anyways, that's enough about her. We'll see what the future brings with these. I'm excited so far. Well, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.